Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we got our sword and shield, and in this episode, we are actually going to go head over to the Deku Tree. Now, what you were seeing me do there, I was holding, when I'm not targeting on anything, I'll do it into this little pose. If I press the A button, I just spam it in my case, but when you come up here, first enemies of the game, Deku Babas, just cut their necks off and turn them into an item. Yeah, rated D for everyone. Okay. Okay, and the Deku Tree is here. Great Deku Tree, I'm back. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Great Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servant of evil gains strength, the vile climate preserves the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I've been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Yes. Then enter bravely, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use up to listen well to her words of annoyance. Okay, so let's head into the Great Deku Tree by entering his ginormous mouth. Not even gonna ask, but let me just say, just look at this scene. Deku Tree, I know you're cursed and all, but you have health problems, and then you have spider webs growing in your organs. That must not be good. You got vines growing, ladders growing, plants growing inside of you. Okay, now he's just gonna give some tutorial stuff. Those enemies over there are just Deku Babas. Other Deku Babas, they're not as easy to cut their heads off, but it is possible. Okay. I'm kind of just speedrunning this because I want to make this, let's say, very short. I'm sorry I'm not as informative as Pikmin, but as I'm describing things, I'm trying to do some stuff. So we got the dungeon map. Now you can basically see all of the rooms of the dungeon as well as the room we are in. And, yeah. It also does something else, but I'm not going to tell you guys about that yet. Okay, enter in here. I'm really good at this game. Over the summer, maybe I might even do like a speed run at this game or a 3 heart run, because I'm better at this game than I am at Skyward Sword and Majora's Mask. But okay, this dude just saying if you hold forward as you jump off a cliff, you'll do a barrel roll. And I promise if it's really, really high, try feeling bold. Wahaha. I am indeed thinking of doing a speedrun at this game. Because this game's got some good speedrunning tips, secrets that many other Legend of Zelda games don't have. Like Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. That game is speedrun way too much, just because of how much it has in it. But if you come over here, you will get you got the slingshot. Okay. Our first really C-stick item. We do have other 2 C-stick items, but they're not really items since they have to collect stuff. But basically, this is how Legend of Zelda works. When you start a dungeon, which is this, you usually start off. You get the item of the dungeon, which usually is used for most of the dungeon and to actually beat the boss. So the fairy slingshot just lets us stun a couple enemies and knock some things down. If you go over to the right up on that platform where the fairy slingshot was, you can get a recovery heart in a chest, but I'm not gonna get that. Okay, and Now that we got the fairy slingshot, we can climb this wall. In speedruns, you can actually skip the fairy slingshot and get up there, but you need it for more parts of the dungeon, so it is kind of required. Right here we got Deku Nuts. It'll just stun enemies, really. And let me just say the aiming in this game with, like, and you'll see what I mean much later on. The aiming, I hate it. Oh, if you didn't see what I was doing, when I press the L button while targeting, well, facing an enemy, Navi will go over to them and target on them, and I can just auto aim if you're holding an item like a slingshot. There are other types of stick items, but they're really not for like flying and stuff. Right over here we got a Skull Tula. Does that enemies fought or Skull Tulas? No, Wall Tulas, I think is what they're called. Okay, first off, start off, you wanna get this. Light this torch with the Deku stick, that'll open the door so you can get out. But what you wanna do is you wanna get down here, and I did not even see you, Mister. Okay. We gotta come over here, get this Skulltula. Big Skulltula, I think is what they're called. That's their official name, at least. And what you do is going to step on the switch, and these platforms are going to open up. You're going to need to parkour, and if you get over here, we'll get a recovery heart, I believe. Yes, recovery heart. And on this wall, it's a golden Skulltula, new enemy. When you kill it, it'll give you a golden Skulltula as a token. If you look at our inventory, in the quest status subscreen, you have this. This is going to count for the biggest side quest in the game. But I will show you about that much later. For right now, it's pretty pointless until I would say episode 6. What? Jump. Oh, these are up for a limited time. That's why I had to reset them. We got the compass. With the compass, we can now see where we are on the screen, the last room we came out of, and hidden chests. Okay. So now what we're gonna need to do is, we don't want to take this one. Come over here to this one, right here. We're gonna need to kill the Skulltula. Oh, I think I was trying to do speedrun. Speedrun! Okay. You're gonna want to aim for the one that's gonna get you a recovery heart. The reason is if you do it just right, you can perform it perfect. What the heck? What? Oh, the game glitched. Usually that one breaks through it. Usually what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to land on it. It's supposed to break the spider. And these dudes respawned. Really? None of them dropped any small Deku seeds yet, which really makes me mad. So that's basically the ammo for our slingshot, and we need some ammo for our slingshot. Especially for the boss. Okay, so we're around 8 minutes, I'd say. I can't actually have a real timer. Oh, come on. Just trying to do the safe method. There is a method, just skip this really quickly. Oh, there we go. We got some Deku seeds. What the heck? Ugh. I'm gonna cut here. I'll just be right back when I get up there. try this the third time. Okay, there we go. We finally got it. Now land in the water so you won't get hurt. But right over here we have our next Skulltula, Gold Skulltula dungeon. Oh, here's a good technique to get. Oh, you can't do that here? Okay. You usually have to do that for most things, and you guys will see what I mean. But got it. Okay. The chest just contains a recovery heart. I really don't find it worth getting it just for how much time it takes. This golden Skulltula right there. I should have grabbed onto that. Dang it! That should have worked. This game, compared to most games, is kind of optional for speedrunning because just sometimes it glitches out many times when you're doing a speedrunning tactic, while most speedrunning tactics don't work like that. But let's see, we have this, okay, there we unlocked the number spider web, and we're almost done with this episode. Right here we got another Deku thing. Please forgive me, master, or I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You'll never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor? Yes, I do think you are a traitor. But, there's a I switch up here. Let's use Zelda logic. Hit something with an I equals good. Head in here. This will probably be the last room of the episode, for I am running out of time. Okay, Davi's teaching the diving technique. It's really easy. Just press A while in the water. It's really simple. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna hit the switch, and technically our weight shouldn't count, but you know what? It's Legend of Zelda. Doesn't anything need to make sense? Hopefully this works. Right here, I prefer to use my shield and hold down, because usually the water level can raise here, and sometimes that happens. Oh, come on! Dang it, I was backflipping. Dead. Stand next to spot and grab it to do with A while holding. You can resolve a bullet. Tra-la-la-la. Now there's probably just going to be a random cut in the video very soon, just for the reason I want to do this dungeon all in one run. And I really don't feel like splitting the videos up into intros, so expect that. Okay, Deku Nut. These things are used. You might find these in a couple dungeons. That just means, oh, you need Deku sticks for this pot. And apparently, if you press the B button while you're holding a stick that's on fire, it will unlight on fire. That makes no sense. This one's a little faster to kill. All you have to do is spam the B button, you'll usually get it. But if we come to the center, these are Goma eggs. You guys will see what the Goma is, but oh my god. First time runners, those things are hard. Let me just say that right now. Okay. Come to the other side of this, we'll actually return back into that room we were just in, only we're up a higher ledge this time.